The moment I say Forge.com, you are supposed to learn declarative development, Apex programming, Visual Force programming, and you are supposed to go for Lighting. When you say Salesforce CRM, I told they are the products which are developed by the Salesforce, giving on rental basis. So on the name of Salesforce CRM, what exactly Salesforce is giving, and what is the purpose of them, and who will use these products. So let me give you a basic level understanding about the CRM. Let us start. Now I am a mobile manufacturing company, or else let us take it. I want to develop my own software and I want to sell to the customers. I am developing a school software and I want to sell it to the customers. So first I made my product. My product is ready. So what is my product? Some online software for school. I am assuming my product as software product. Somebody may sell a bench car, somebody may sell newspaper, somebody may sell books, somebody may sell groceries. Depends upon business to business. Now I am manufacturing, I developed a software product and I want to sell it. The moment I develop this software product, will the customers know that Satish Mahila has developed this product, he is ready for selling this? No. So what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to promote my product. If I don't promote my product, nobody knows some product called online software is available, which is developed by CapInfo Solution. Nobody knows it. So if I want to sell this, what I will do? I'll go for marketing. I need to go for marketing. So the marketing strategy depends upon organization to organization, product to product. Now my product, what I am manufacturing is a school ERPs. Basically my main products are school ERPs and I'll be manufacturing the healthcare products. Right, these are the two products what my company basically develops. Now I will be concentrating on targeting schools. I'll be concentrating on targeting the pharma manufacturers and pharma distributors, because according to my company, according to my products, my targeted audience are schools, colleges, and pharma manufacturers, drug manufacturers, and generic drug manufacturers. To be specific, we are building the products for generic drug manufacturers. This is according to my products. So I have my own products and I am concentrating on these people, and my marketing strategy depends upon these people. I keep sponsoring for the events who conduct the pharma companies, whoever conducts any webinars for the farmers, I keep investing the money and sponsoring the events. I don't sponsor for a cricket, I don't sponsor for a IPL, because my targeted audience will not be reaching there. I will be sponsoring for the conferences for farmers, I will be sponsoring for the events conducted for the doctors, because my targeted audience are those people. Are you getting my point? So my marketing strategy depends upon the people whom I am targeting. Let me take a very simplified example. I want to start 7:15 p.m. batch. I want to start a 7:50 or 7:30 p.m. batch. I want to start. When I want to start a batch, does the people know that we are going to start? No. Obviously, I was supposed to target and market my products. Now, generally, as per our analysis from the last 7 years of my trainings on Salesforce, I know that 7 p.m. 70 to 80% of the people are going to be employees, 30% are going to be people who have gaps or flushes. So if it is a 7 p.m. batch, I have to target the employees, because regular participant or audience of this class is most of them are employees. So I'll be targeting employees. If I'm targeting employees, my marketing style will be different. My promotion style is going to be different. Now the same morning 10:30 batch, if I'm going to start, my targeted audience are going to be freshers or the people who have a gap. Employees, 80% of the people are going to be students or people who have a gap in their career. They'll be attending 10:30 batch. Employees, only 10% or 20% will be attending. So if I want to start a 10:30 batch, my targeted audience are going to be people in and around Ameerpet, and the freshers and the people who have gaps in their careers. The same story if I want to start a morning 7 a.m. batch, 100% employees, all 200 people are going to be employees. I will not concentrate on any other freshers. I will only market for employees because the targeted audience of my 7 a.m. is completely employees, and I want to target online people. So 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. most of them are going to be online or employees. So my marketing strategy depends upon the people who would be participating that event. Which category of people will be participating? As per that, my promotion goes. If I want to target online people, my promotion goes on Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. There I concentrate because I cannot reach the people outside my Ameripet with my SMS, or people who are in the US. I cannot target them with SMS or with emails. So obviously, I'll go with what? My social media marketing. So the marketing strategy depends upon the product which you are selling and the people whom you are targeting. Somebody go with ads, somebody go with SMS, somebody go with telemarketing, somebody go with TV ads, somebody go with teleshopping. It all depends upon the products which you are selling and the people whom you are targeting. Am I right or no? Right? So what was this? When I have my product, I have to go for market. Unless I market, nobody knows. Once the marketing is done, people know that these people are selling this product. Then they want to inquire about this product, what exactly this product is. They want to know some more information about the product. They want to test it. They want a demo, or they want to communicate regarding the price. They want to ask for the concession. So what happened? Once the promotion is done, people want to know more details about the product. People want to purchase. Some of them want a concession. Some of them want some of them want a trial. Now what is this? The process of sales will stop. The process of sales will start. Once the marketing is done, when everybody knows what I am selling, then the marketing is done, then the sales process will start. People will approach me for inquiry. People will approach me for a demo. People will approach me for quotation, and they ask me to sell the product. So here, what is happening? Sales operation is happening. What is happening here? Sales operation. So once I gave marketing, I went to some Telangana software hub. I gave a demonstration about this entrepreneurs hub. I gave. People liked it. Somebody want to invest. Somebody want to purchase. They approach me. The process of communication is going on. Then I will selling my products to some of these schools. Now once I sold the product, the people who purchased, they need some assistance on this. Now they are unable to create a new table. Now they are unable to create a new record. They want a particular option to be created. They need some assistance. Application is not working properly. They want some extra button. They want to send SMS along with the application. They want to send email along with the application. So what is this? Customers who purchase my product, they need some support on the usage. Some of them want this application to be enhanced. Some of them want the application to be degraded. They don't want so many complex features. They want simplified. Somebody have a problem in using the existing solution. Some of the existing solution is not working. So what happened? The customers who purchased this product, they want some assistance or support on this. They may have a complaint. They may have a request. They may want some enhancements to be done. So customer who purchased the product, he want a support for this. Then it is called customer support. What is your BPOs, call centers? Or service. Right. Once you are providing a service, then you know what are the common problems the customers are encountering. What are the common problems they are encountering? You will rectify those problems, release new product. Once I give a support, I know what are the problems my customers are facing. Regularly encountered problem, I will try to rectify or address those problems in the next version. This is a cyclic process. In this cyclic process, where is the customer involved? In marketing. My marketing depends upon the customer. My sales will happen to the customer. I am going to sell my product to the customer. Service, my support will come to the customer. So what happened here? We have sales, service, marketing. In these three phases, my customer is involved. So any application that was built to maintain customer interactions is called CRM. So CRM basically goes with marketing, sales, and support. Now I told it's a core terminology called marketing. According to your business, terminology may change. Let us say we have banks. What banking people are doing? They are also doing a sales. They are selling the loans, they are selling the credit cards, they are selling the banking services and taking them out. Now according to their sales, it is a credit card, banking, loans, banking services. What they are selling, the banking people have their own terminology. But at the back end, what they are doing? Promoting their product, selling the banking services, providing the customer support to them. But I am using a core terminology called marketing, sales, customer support. But the banking people may say promotions, they may say banking services, customer support. The naming, they may change it, but underlying concept is what? Marketing, sales, and service. Now, Capital Info Solution is there. What we are doing? We are promoting my institute, selling the educational services, providing the support. Pharma companies are there. They are manufacturing the drugs, marketing their drugs, selling their drugs, providing the customer support. Now, okay, automobiles companies are there. They are manufacturing their cars, promoting their cars, selling their cars, providing a customer support. So any entity in this world who is doing a business, they have to use these three processes: marketing, sales, and services. But everybody will have their own terminology. Instead of giving a code names called marketing, sales, and service, they may use their own terminology. But the underlying structure is what? Sales, service, and marketing. Now, hospitals are there. What the hospitals are doing? They are promoting their hospitals, selling their medical services, providing the support. Am I right? So at the end of the game, anybody who want to do a business, they have to market, sales, and service. Now let us say Wipro or Infosys or Microsoft, what they are doing? They manufacture their products, they're marketing the product, and they're marketing the company. They're purchasing few of the employees, selling these employees for higher prices. IT companies, what they do? They market, purchase some of the employees, manpower, and they sell this manpower for higher prices. What they're doing? Selling off manpower. Selling off manpower. Am I right? At the end of the game, what IT companies are doing? The core business of IT companies, selling the manpower. They purchase it for 50,000, sell to the client for 70,000 or 1 lakh. That's what the business of IT companies are. Right? If they have their own products, they're promoting their own products, selling the products. Service-oriented companies, what they're doing? Providing IT services and getting the revenue. So how do they get IT services? They have to promote. Unless they market their company, nobody will give a contract to them. Right? At the end of the game, what was this? Marketing, sales, and service. So in all these three phases, who is involved? Customer is involved. Who is involved? Customer is involved. So CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Now, I am a Tata Sky company. Lakhs of people will be making a call to me every day asking that I want a new connection. Will I remember each and every customer name? From which place he made a call, what connection he required, you want a connection to be changed, you want to cancel a connection. I cannot remember each and every customer data. So I need an application to track these services. If I want to give a better services to the customer, then I need to track them. I need to maintain their communication history. Who is the customer who made a call? What is the request he made? What is the status of the request? Is it closed or not closed? To whom did I send the work? What is the status of the work? I did application. If I want to render better services to a customer, I have to maintain a tracking of their communication, what I made, and status of each and every request they made. Then only I can provide better services. If you come to me and say, sir, can you give me access on the video? If you come to me orally and ask me, I'll say, okay, I will do it. But tomorrow I don't know who you are. In a group of this many people, I cannot recognize you. I don't know the name of the person. I may recognize the face, but I may not be recognizing your name. If you come to me after 1 year, I may recognize your face, but not your name. Because I have a group of audience. I have almost 2,000 students per day. I cannot remember each and every student name, but I can recognize the face. Now, if you want me to get a services from me, what you are supposed to do? Draft a mail to me. Draft a mail to me. If you draft a mail, I'll be able to track and give a service to you. But if you orally ask me, I will not be remembering each and every student request. Are you getting my point? Because when you are concentrating mass number of audience, mass group of people, right, mass of people, then I will not be able to, remember each and every communication. Then obviously I need an application which can track these customer interactions. I need an application which can track this application, which can track the customer interaction. So what is that application called? CRM, Customer Relationship Management. So these are the CRM, maybe a technique or an application or a process that your company is following to track the customer interaction throughout the life cycle of a customer to give better services. CRM may be an application or maybe a process or maybe a technique that your company is following to track the customer interaction and provide better services to the customer. CRM may be a technique or a process or a technology or an application your company is using to track customer interactions throughout the life cycle with the aim of providing better services to the customer. Are you getting my point? Now, what Salesforce company has done? It has developed all the applications which are required for customer interactions, like a marketing application, sales application, service application. The applications which are required to market your product. Whenever I got a new product, automatically mail has to go to all my customer. Boss, we are launching new product. Okay, demonstration is on so and so day. Whenever I keep a new offer, email has to go to everyone. You get a promotional emails on your mobiles. Okay, like what is it? City Central is giving 20% discount. InnoOrbit Mall is giving 40% discount. Tommy Figure is giving 10% discount. Now you are getting a message. How these messages are happening? It should be automated. It is a marketing process. Whenever I launch a new product, automatically on my social media, Facebook, YouTube, the videos has to be posted automatically in the backend. I want to see who are the people who are liking my post in the Facebook. I launched a product. Somebody liked the product. I want to get his information so that I will talk to him to sell my product. He is showing interest. Somebody wrote a comment on my product, some bad comment on my product. I want to track it immediately. I want to talk because today social media, 80% of the competitors only rate your reviews. Only 20% of your customers rate a review. 80% of your competitors will write a review on your product. Right. Now I want to respond to this before the damage happens, because most of your competitors write all the nonsense on your social media. Now before the damage happens, I want to track it and respond back. Then I need some mechanism to handle this. So mechanism to automate the promotions, mechanism to track your customers, I require an application. So the Salesforce company developed an application called Marketing Cloud. What is this Marketing Cloud? It is a CRM application developed by the Salesforce to automate end-to-end process of marketing. This is a CRM application developed by the Salesforce to automate end-to-end process of marketing. So whatever that we require for marketing, the complete application was designed already and given to the people on rental basis, which is called Marketing Cloud. So what is this Marketing Cloud? It is a CRM application developed by Salesforce to automate end-to-end process of marketing. Similarly, Salesforce people developed another product, Sales Cloud. It is a CRM application developed on the cloud to automate entire process of sales. Now customer will come to me, he inquired about a product. Now I have to make a call to him. What is his exact requirement? What is the best service we can give him? Talk to him, find out whether it's genuine or not. If it's genuine, give a demonstration. A lot of communication. Customer will not purchase the product on day one. A lot of communication will happen. Now a lot of communication will happen. A lot of interactions will happen before I sell a product. Let us say I want to sell an insurance policy to you. Will you take on day one itself? There is a lot of inquiry. Before I sell a product, you should be eligible also. So there's a lot of process that happens at the back end. So we require an application to track the complete operations of sales. So the Salesforce company has developed a CRM application to automate complete process of sales operation. That is given to the people on the rental basis on the name of Sales Cloud. Sales CRM developed by the Salesforce on the cloud is called Sales Cloud. Sales CRM application developed by the Salesforce on the cloud is Sales Cloud. Sales Cloud is a CRM application developed by the Salesforce to automate end-to-end process of sales automation. Then similarly we have customer support. Now I want to know which customer has raised a request, which customer has raised a complaint, what is the status of his request, who is handling, now how many days it takes to complete, what is the current status of this request. We want to track all this. So the Salesforce people has developed a CRM application to automate end-to-end process of customer support. That is your Service Cloud. So basically, on the name of Salesforce CRM, Salesforce is offering 3 major products. There are so many other products also, but 3 major products of Salesforce which are given on the name of Salesforce CRM are Marketing Cloud, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. All these 3 are what? CRM applications developed by the Salesforce on the cloud to automate entire process of marketing, sales and service. I repeat, Salesforce company on the name of Salesforce CRM developed sales CRM, marketing CRM and service CRM applications on the cloud to automate end-to-end operations of sales, marketing and service. So, Salesforce company developed marketing CRM, sales CRM, service CRM applications on the cloud to automate end-to-end operations of marketing, sales and service. Okay, on the name of Salesforce CRM. Now I told you this is a code terminology, but on the top of it, as per your application, we will change the name of the process. But basic level is this. On the top of it, we will modify as per your requirement. Okay. Now, so basically, what is happening with this Marketing Cloud, Sales Cloud, Service Cloud? Let us understand what will be involved in this process. Basic understanding. Forget about it. Now, this is a part of administration. Administrator will take care about it. Being a developer, when I'm a developer, doesn't matter to me whether it's a marketing or sales or service, I read the same code. I'm a developer, doesn't matter to me it's a banking application or a pharma application or a insurance application. For me, it is a page, it's a table, it's a code. So it doesn't make a difference for me. But being an administrator, it makes a difference for you. Are you getting my point? We are not a core sales guys or marketing guys or customer guys. We are application developers and application administrators. Administrator will maintain security permissions. Now, for administrator, everything is a table. Now, how to maintain the security? How to create a new employee? How to delete an employee? This is the administrator. So, as an administrator and developer of the Salesforce application, doesn't matter to us what cloud it is. We do the same operation. But if you are an employee of the company, you need to know what is the marketing process of your company. But being a developer, being an administrator of Salesforce, it doesn't matter to me what you do at the back end. For me, it is an application. I write Visualforce, Apex, Lightning, and create what you need. I am an administrator. I will tell for whom the table should be displayed, for whom the table should not be displayed, who should be created, who should be removed, how to create report, how to manage security. For me, doesn't matter sales or service or marketing or banking or pharma. It is application for me. So being a Salesforce administrator or a developer, what you are doing, you are trying to build new functionality required for the applications or trying to manage security and administration of the application. That's what is the role of us. We are not marketing guys, sales guys or service guys. We will build applications required for those people. Our role is We are building applications required for those people as per their domain. You are insurance company, I will build insurance CRM application. If you are a pharma company, I will build pharma oriented CRM application. I will build application as per your requirement. That is the role of a Salesforce administrator or a developer. Right? Now, the people who are working for a client, they will go for a marketing process. We are application developers. I hope you are good. Looking at the marketing, sales and service, don't consider your MBA guy. You have to go on the roads to sell the product. Your role is not this. Your role is to build applications required as per the customer requirement on this CRM. I hope you are good. Okay. Now, irrespective of the CRM, let it be a SAP CRM, let it be a Siebel CRM, NetSuite, Jira, Zoho, irrespective of CRM, the terminology is going to be same. The core terminology is same. Again, as per your application, terminology may change, but the core CRM terminology is first one. What is this campaign? Anything that you do to promote product of your company. Anything that you do to promote the product of your company is called campaign. Somebody will go for workshop, somebody will go for webinar, somebody will sponsor, somebody will give a talk show, somebody will go to TV channels, somebody give an ad in the newspaper, somebody go with banners, somebody go with pamphlets. Anything that you do to promote the product of your company. Anything that you do to promote product of your company. When I want to release a movie, I will go to every radio channel. I will go to every radio channel and give a talk show. Why? Because I want to promote my product. When I want to release any movie, I will go to every TV channel, give interviews. Why? To promote. When I want to release a movie, I will conduct some flash mob dance. Why? To promote my product. I will go for audio release to promote my product. I will go for some controversy to promote my product. So everything that you do to promote your product or the brand of your company. Anything that you do to promote the brand of your company or the product of your company is called campaign. Right. So once you campaign, what will happen? People who are interested on the product will contact you. So when you go for a campaign, people who are interested to know the details, what they call leads. Now, all of you are for me leads. When I conduct a demo, let us say 100 people are coming for a demo. When 100 people are coming for demo, every student will join the class. Everyone who is coming for a demo, everyone will join a class. No, they will not be joining a class. People have different intention in coming for a demo. Somebody want to know what cloud computing is. Somebody want to know what Salesforce is. Somebody has already learned a course. He want to know what are the updated products that are, what are the new updates in the product. Somebody has already taken a decision as a formality is attending a Salesforce. Somebody is getting a board at the hostel. You want to come for a demo. Somebody want to know what is happening with Satish Maila. So they are coming and sitting in the class. So different people have different intentions while coming to the demo. Looking at the people in the demo, I cannot say this is my class. Am I right or wrong? So why are you coming to my demo only? Because you are interested to know what is happening with my demo. You may be interested to purchase, may not be interested to purchase, but you are showing interest on demo by Satish Maila. Now, all of you become what? Lead. Anybody showing interest on my product. Anyone showing interest on my product. You may be interested to purchase. You may be interested to sell also. You may be interested to purchase. You may be interested to sell also. Are you getting my point? So people or companies who are showing interest on your product is called lead. I hope you got my point. Let me take an example. Now, Inorbit Mall is there. Every customer who goes to Inorbit Mall will purchase a product. Right? 90% of the customers are window shoppers only. Only 10% of the customers will be purchasing a product. 90% of the people who get into shopping malls are window shoppers. Now, when you enter the shopping mall, will they be able to analyze this person will purchase, this person will not purchase? No, we cannot predict it. Why did you go to Inorbit Mall only? You might have gone to PVR because you are interested to know what are the latest products that are there in the Inorbit Mall. So the person is showing in the interest on the Inorbit Mall because you are interested on the brands which are in the Inorbit Mall. You may purchase, may not purchase. Right? So who are you called? Lead to that particular shopping mall. Now who is a lead? Lead is a person or a company showing interest on the products of your company. They are called as leads. Okay. Now, when I am going for a marketing, I will also get the contacts. Now I am conducting some sponsorship I give. Now some IPL match is going on. I sponsored 20 lakhs for the event. Now when I sponsored, I will get some contacts. I'll get some contacts. Now why I'm sponsoring? Now let us say Salesforce event is happening. I'll sponsor the event. Now why? Because I get some contacts of the top people who are attending the event. So with whom I can do a business in the future. Now because of my campaign, I may get some contacts who can show influence in the market. So Marketing Cloud basically deals with what? Marketing your product, generating the leads and contacts. Marketing Cloud basically what it does? Campaigns, leads and contacts. Now most of the time you get a lot of emails. Okay, you are qualified for housing loan, you are qualified for Shaadi.com, you are qualified for credit card. Did you inquire? A lot of mails you'll be getting, right? So what was that? Marketing, email marketing. The moment you click on email, immediately I get alert. Satish clicked on this Shaadi.com once. Again send one more time. Again I clicked. Satish clicked on Shaadi.com twice. Again send one more time. Third time I clicked. Boss, you are looking for a marriage. We have a nice girl for you. Now what was this? Email marketing. Now you market. When you open, I will analyze. This mail is sent to Satish how many times? How many times he opened? How many times he liked? Based on that, I understand your qualification. Then I approach you. My agent will approach you. What was this? Promoting. Because when you have a crores of people, I cannot approach every guy and say, are you married or not? There should be some mechanism through which I can reach you fast. So one of the mechanism and successful format is email marketing. Nowadays, you are getting WhatsApp marketing also. Right, boss? I hope I'm clear with this. So what is the Marketing Cloud basically deals with? Promoting your product. What are the possible ways of promoting? SMS or social media, digital media, whatever it is, promote it. Then generate the leads. Then generate the contacts. Now, once you get this, what the salespeople will do? What the salespeople will do? Whatever the leads and contacts, people who inquired about your product, people who attended the demo, collect the data. The salespeople will make a call. Boss, you attended a demo on so-and-so date. New batch is starting on this date. Are you interested to come? If they say, boss, this timing is not convenient, then they'll wait. What is your convenient time? Okay, 6 o'clock batch, make a note. When a new 6 o'clock batch comes, they make a call to you again. Boss, new batch is starting. Did you join anywhere or not? Now, what is this? This process is what? Sales. Once you inquired, till you join, people will not leave you. Right? So, once you give your contact details, till you join or say you join somewhere else, or people will keep on making a call to you, notifying new batch is starting. Okay, this is if you join for a development, boss, integration batch is starting. If you join for integration, lightning batch is starting. If you join for lightning, project batch is starting. Project is done, placement batch is starting. Some new products will be coming. Now, this is the sales process because we have to promote our products. Only when you promote our products properly, revenue will come. If revenue is not coming, I cannot maintain these buildings. Right or not? So if I want to maintain my building, I want to maintain this class, my expense of this class is 2 lakhs per month. So if I have to pay 2 lakhs per month running this classroom where you are sitting, it costs me 2 lakhs per month, including all my expenses of this room. Now, apart from my salaries of my employees, then if I have to maintain, obviously I was forced to start a new batches. Otherwise, close the batch and close. Now, unless I generate a revenue, I cannot run this business. If I want to generate this revenue, I need a dedicated staff who can go for a sales. The sales will go with boss. Okay. So here, who are the people involved in the sales? First, account. Who is an account? Person or a company with whom you are doing a business with me. Person or a company with whom I am doing a business is called an account. Now, let us say I have Hyundai company. Hyundai company want to sell a car. It cannot directly sell a car to customer. It cannot reach every customer indirectly. So what it does? It gives franchises to some of the companies like Talwar Group or Sabo Group or some companies. They give a franchise. Okay, and they are taking the help of these people to sell the cars to customer. Who is the person who is purchasing the car? Satish is the person who purchased a Creta vehicle. Now, from where did I purchase? I purchased, let us say, from Talwar Group. Who is that Talwar Group? It is a company who is helping the Hyundai company to sell their products. So they are called distributors. Now, who are the people who are purchasing? Satish is the customer who actually purchased the car. So Satish will become account and Talwar will become account. So who is an account? Company or a person with whom I am doing a business. Hyundai company is doing a business with Talwar Group and also it is doing a business with Satish. Right? For Satish they are selling. Okay, they are taking the help of Talwar Group to sell the car to Satish. So who is an account? Company or a person with whom I am doing a business is called my account. Are you clear? Now, banks are there. Banks. When you take a bank, branch, SR Nagar branch is an account. Now they are selling the product to customer. Who is that customer? Now who is that customer? The ICICI Bank is selling the insurance policies to, okay, vehicle insurance policy to customer through some showroom called Nexa. Whoever is taking a vehicle in Nexa, they get ICICI vehicle insurance. Now, ICICI company is selling their product called insurance, ICICI Lombardia insurance, they are selling to a customer called Satish through Nexa. So, Nexa is a account and Satish is a account because it is doing a business with both the people. Are you getting my point here? Am I clear? So, who is an account? Customer or a person or a company with whom I am doing a business. Okay. This is called account. Now, let us say I am doing a business with Wipro. Now, in this batch, some of the people are from AppShark. So, in this batch, along with the students, AppShark company students are also sitting here. The employees of AppShark are sitting here along with this regular student. Now, regular students are making a payment to me directly. That AppShark students, you are not making a payment, your company is making a payment to me. Your company is making a payment. Now, whom do I make? Now, if I want to inform anything to your company, what I will do? I cannot make a call to a company, I will make a call to a person in the company. Right? Now, let us say Mr. Ram has approached me and told for our next induction batch, we want a training, we will send the students to your place. Now, who is that Ram? He is the authorized person who can take a call for training for their company. They approached me, boss, can you come to the company? I said, no, they are sending the employees here for training. Now, who is that Ram there? Ram is the person who is authorized in the company to take a decision regarding the training. Right? Now, if I want to communicate anything, let us say, boss, 3 days holidays I am giving, I want to communicate. So, whom should I communicate? I will make a call to Ram, boss, following 3 days are holidays, I will not be taking a class. Why that Ram? Because he is the authorized person. Are you getting? So, who is that authorized or influenceable person? Called contact. Now, you came to Capital Info Solution, boss. Now, you are company, let us say. Capital Info Solution, you are doing a business. Now, you want to talk anything regarding the fees. Then, okay, you will go and talk to extra one. Now, you want to talk regarding the materials are, okay, schedules. I'll say, go and talk to Ramesh. You have some technical queries. I'll say, come and talk to me. You want to know what is the placement details in the next month? Any placement drives are happening? Go and talk to Monica. Now, who are they? Now, Ramesh, Shravan, Monica, Satish are contacts of Capital Info Solution. In the Capital Info Solution is a company which is called an account. So, if you want to talk to this company, either you have to talk to a Shravan or Ramesh or Satish or a Monica. Now, I am asking. If you come to me and talk about a fees, I will say, I am not authorized. Talk to the admin people. Because I am not influenced. I don't have influence on the financial department. I was authorized to speak about technicality only. If you want to speak anything regarding a placement, I will say, I am not authorized. Speak to the HR team. So, who are they? Monica is authorized person to take a call on the placement. Ramesh is a authorized person to take a call on schedule when a new batch has to start, or what is the schedule syllabus for this current going batch. Now these are called contacts. Contacts are the people who can show influence on the company. Contacts are the people who can show influence on the company. Are you clear? Right? If I want to talk to a Wipro, I cannot talk to a company. I will talk to the authorized person in the company. So that authorized person becomes a contact for them. So account, contact. Then what is that opportunity? Opportunity means anything that can generate a revenue to the company. Anything that can generate a revenue to the company is called opportunity. Now leads came, demo completed, then we send a message to the student that new batch is starting. People who are interested, they came to the first class. Now the people who are interested, they came to first class. So then we have, boss, when you attended a demo, it's a lead. Then we told when a new batch is starting, people came for the first class. Then you have become opportunity. When you came to first class, it doesn't mean that you will join. Still you may be in dilemma, or you have already taken a call to join, or already you have taken a call not to join. But if you coming to me, I was convinced that you are interested, but you are not converted into revenue for my company yet. What my point? I was convinced that you people are interested for joining this course. That is how you have become opportunity. Basically, when you came to demo, you are called lead. Now you are called opportunity. Now I was convinced that you are going to join. You may join. I was convinced that you may join. But still, 100% I was not convinced. When I am convinced 100%, only when you make a payment, then it's 100% confirmation. So, what are you? You are a source of revenue to me now. You are a source of my revenue. If you join, I will get revenue. Now, everyone is now opportunity. Everyone is what? Opportunity. Anything that can generate revenue to the company is called opportunity. Now, you came to demo, I talked to you, then you came to first class. Now, if I am able to convince you, you will join, I will get revenue. If I am unable to convince you, I will, okay, you will not join, I will lose revenue. So, you are a source of revenue to my company. Right? Today, you are a source of revenue. Okay. Once you join and make a payment, now you will not make a payment next month. Right? Again, I have to look for new source of revenue. Now, right now, what are you? You are a source of revenue to the company. If I can convince you, you will join, I will get some revenue. So, who are you now? Opportunity. Anything that can generate revenue to the company is called opportunity. Anything that can generate revenue to the company is called opportunity. Right? You go to a shopping mall. When you enter a shopping mall, you are a lead. Everybody who enters the shopping mall, they will not go to Tommy's shop. Right? You enter the shopping mall, you are a lead. If you enter the Tommy shop, you are an opportunity. You are an opportunity for that show, the shop, the brand. For the brand, you are an opportunity. Now, the moment you enter, possibility that you may purchase 10%. Then you ask, boss, do you have t-shirts? Possibility that you may purchase 20%. Do you have Excel size? Possibility that 30%. Trial room, possibility that 50%. Do you accept credit cards? Possibility that 70%. Where is the cash counter? Possibility that you may purchase is 80%. Only when you make a payment, there is 100%. I went to cash counter. There are 10 people waiting in the queue. I don't want to waste my time. I left the product and came back. So 80% to 0. Right? So what is this? The moment I enter the showroom, the moment I enter the shop, the executive will come to me. He will talk to me. He will decide whether this person may purchase or not. So based on his interaction, first, boss, try this, try this, try this. He keep promoting you, encouraging you to try number of things because he is helping you to purchase the product. So if he is convinced to sell the product, the company will get some revenue. That sales will not happen in a single moment. Will you go to a showroom and purchase t-shirt and say, take money and come back? No. If you want to purchase a t-shirt, probably you'll do 1 hour shopping. Right? During that 1 hour, the sales guy is engaged to you. Right? Now, how best he can perform depends upon that you will purchase. Right? So, that process is called opportunity. Now, what he is doing? He is trying you to convince you to purchase that product to get some revenue to the company. That process is called opportunity. Right, Amma? So, in the sales cloud, what will happen? account, contact, and opportunity. What will be there in the sales operation? Maintaining the customer data, maintaining the contacts data, maintaining the opportunities data, tracking the opportunities, and closing it. Are you clear? This all will happen on sales operation. And next one is forecast. It is very important. What is this forecast? Let me give a generalized example. Today I started this 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. batch I started. When I started this at 7:15, this 7:15 p.m. Okay, p.m. batch I started. Now this month you join, you pay the money. Now next month, now August month, whatever the money I get, I can manage this month. Next month, if I want to manage this institute, again what should I do? I have to get a revenue. If I don't get a revenue, I cannot manage. Now I have to forecast. Boss, 7:30 batch is started. What is the next batch I have to start? Probably how many students may join? What is the probable income? What is my probable expense? Can I start a new branch in Bangalore? Can I start a new branch in Pune? That all my plans will go based on my expected revenue. Now what should I do? This month the batch is completed. Next month, what is the new batch I am going to start? What is the probable revenue I may get? I have to forecast it. Then only I can run my business. So what is this forecast? Estimate of future revenue. Estimate of future revenue. Blindly I cannot start a number of branches in everywhere in Hyderabad. If I want to start one more branch in Hyderabad, I have to estimate what is the probable revenue for my organization. So what is that word called? Forecast. Estimate of future revenue or next quarter revenue. I hope you are good with this. Right? Okay. The next, we are going with case. Case is what? It may be a complaint or a request for a service or a feedback. Now I purchased, you join the course, you want to change your batch. Now what you are doing? Making a request. Boss, change my batch from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Now it is a request. You want to attend 2 batches parallelly, make a request. You want to take a repetition of the batch, make a request. Now some video is not playing for you on the site, make a request. Now some material is not delivered, you want to complain, make a complaint. All these are called cases. Now customer complaint or request or a feedback is called case. When you give a request or a complaint, I have to provide a solution. Right? So what was this? Case and solution. This will happen on customer support. So basically, entire CRM will deal with campaign, lead, contacts, account, opportunity, forecast, case, solution. This is a core terminology, but these terminologies are changed as per application to application. But generally, when somebody says CRM, marketing cloud, sales cloud, service cloud, but as per your application, the terminologies will change, clouds will change. But basic, this is the terminology and the cloud. Who is a lead? Lead is person or a customer or a company showing interest on your product. Now, what is a campaign? Anything that you do to promote the product of your company or a brand of the company is campaign. Who is an account? Customer or a company or a person with whom you are doing a business. Who is a contact? Influenceable person on the account is called a contact. Opportunity that can generate revenue. Opportunity that can generate revenue. Case, complaint or a feedback or a request. Solution for the complaint or a case. So what is a campaign? Anything that you do to promote the product is called campaign. Lead, person or organization showing interest on your product. Account, person or company with whom you are doing business. Now once you join the course, you become account. Till then you are lead. Once you join, you become account. Now once you join, you are my customer. Okay, till then you are a lead and opportunity. Now opportunity means anything that can generate revenue to the company is called opportunity. Now forecast, estimate of your future revenue. Case, complaint or a request or a feedback. Solution, resolving the case is called a solution. So this is basically marketing cloud, sales cloud, service cloud. Right? So what are they? These are the CRM applications developed by the Salesforce and providing them on rental basis. Being an administrator, what do? You will understand how this marketing application will work, how the sales cloud application will work, how the service cloud application will work, how do you manage the security, how do you manage the options. That is your responsibility. Being a developer, what do you do? Whatever the applications are there, you want to build new applications of your own choice, or you want to modify these application as per customer requirement. That is the role of developer. I hope you are clear. Am I clear with this? Okay. Now, these are not only the products. There are additional products we have. What are the additional products we have? Let me give you. Now we have first thing, Instant AI. Instant AI. What is this Instant AI? Look at this. Apart from this, Salesforce is offering a lot of other products. So let us see what are the other products we have. Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. Under the Sales Cloud, different versions are there. Marketing Cloud, Service Cloud, different versions are there. So what it is offering? Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. Then we have Industrial Cloud. This application was purely designed for financial, where wealth management, okay, then share wealth management applications. Purely for banking, insurance, and wealth management. This application was developed purely for banking, insurance, and wealth management. Then analytics, Instant Analytics. Now what was this? Let me give basic example. Now when I am doing a business, I have to analyze whether my business is growing or decreasing, where my business is going, where my business is decreasing. Then I can understand how to improve my business. Let us see. Now this is 7 p.m. batch. Now I can tell my probable strength of this batch will be 80. Okay, 80 classroom and 20 to 30 online. In Amripur branch, I may have a couple of people in High Tech City and Noida branches. Now how I can give this statement? I'm saying, boss, the strength of this batch will be around 80 classroom and 20 to 30 online and so and so. This is 7 p.m. batch. Now if I say in the morning 7 a.m. batch, I can say the strength is 200 plus 100 people online. Total around 300 people will be sitting in the class. Now I was able to give these statements because based on my last 7 years data, every time we start a new batch, data is captured. Now based on our 7 years data, we made analysis. If it is 7 a.m. batch, which category of people will be joining, and what will be the probable strength in the class, probable strength in the online. If it is 7 p.m. batch, which category of people will be joining, what is the probable strength in the classroom and probable strength in the online. We are able to draw some conclusion because we are making some analysis on the data what we have. We are going to make some analysis on the data. Based on this analysis, I am getting some conclusion. Based on this, I can say whether batch is growing or decreasing. Growing, why growing? Decreasing, why decreasing? Now 7 p.m. growing. Okay, which category of people are joining? People who are freshers are joining. People who are having a gap in their career, they are joining. Or employees are increasing. I have to make analysis. Based on that analysis only, I can target my next batch. If I want to start a next 7 p.m. batch, let us say out of 80, freshers are increasing. Now strength has grown to 120. Then that 40 strength has come from what? 30 freshers, 10 employees. So the fresher batch is joining, increasing for 7 p.m. So I also should concentrate on freshers for marketing. So how can I give this statement? Based on my analysis on the data. So this analysis is called Instant Analytics. This analysis is called Instant Analytics. Are you getting? So this will help you to make advanced analysis on your data to help you to increase your business. Analysis on your data. Advanced analysis. Now I am going for a promotion. When I am going for a promotion, when you join the institute, they will ask you, how could you come to know about Capital Info Solution? Banners, referred, social media, or walking. Now based on that, we get some analysis. Okay, this month how much we spent on banners? 1 lakh we spent. How many people joined because of this banner? 10 people. Okay, banners are not working. How many people joined because of mouth publicity? Okay, let us say 50. Okay, this is working. Now we have to increase our syllabus and content. Now what is that? I was able to draw my conclusion based on the analysis. Now people are saying, boss, because of banners nobody is joining, because of mouth publicity or referrals only people are joining, then I have to concentrate where I can increase my content and standard of training rather than promoting on banners. Now this I could take a conclusion because of my analysis on the data which you have given. Are you getting my point? Right? So if banners are not working, I will not go for banners. I'll save some money which I'll put on social media publicity. So this analysis will come by using instant analytics, reporting and dashboards. So this is given to you. Right? On marketing I require, then accounts. Now I'm selling the product. When I'm selling the product, which category of people are purchasing this? Now this month, how many opportunities we got? How many are convinced? How many are not convinced? If they are not convinced, then I say, boss, my sales team is not working properly. If more number of people are convinced, then I say my sales people are working properly. Now if convinced, which category of people are joining? Employees or students or other category? This type of data I will analyze. So that if I analyze, I know what I'm doing. Now I'll see, boss, how many people have taken admin, development, integration, lightning? How many people have taken only admin? How many people have taken admin and development only? How many people have taken only integration? I want to make analysis. So I know which product of mine is working. Or else a quick analysis. Now I am giving access for my videos. I am giving access on my videos. Almost 250 videos I am giving for the students based on the batch. Now this is the last 10 days analysis. Last 10 days analysis. In the last 10 days, okay, 4,000, almost 5,000 videos are played. So 5,000, this is a 7 p.m. batch. The 7 p.m. batch which is completed, their data. So from the 7 p.m. batch, the people have watched 5,000 videos they have watched, right? Then I'll be analyzing. From mobile phone, how many people have paid? From tab, how many people have paid? From desktop, how many people have paid? If more number of people are paying from the tab, then I'll see my application works very properly, more effectively on the tabs also. I'll customize. Now, if you look at this, mobile users are growing up. Then I'll start concentrating on, okay, how best my videos are playing on mobiles, quality of the video, improving the speed of the videos. Because this analysis has given me, most of the people are working from desktop. So I have to see that on the desktop, no issues will be coming. Now I can see most, okay, on mobile, the pace are increasing. The pace are increasing on mobile. So I will start concentrating on mobile level application also. Now how I was able to make it? This is my analysis. Are you getting my point? This is my analysis. So based on this analysis only, I will see how best I can give. Let us say I have a report. Now my site is under maintenance from 18 to 25th of last month. It is under maintenance. So now when my site is under maintenance, number of people who opened has fallen down. Now application is increased, then the growth increasing. Now each video on this date, the video one which I uploaded half an hour back, I uploaded a video. The video which I uploaded, how many people have paid? One student has already paid the video. Now looking at this, I know which video they are watching more, which video they are not watching more. If some student is watching a particular video again and again, the topic is complex for the student. So I have to make it more better way of explanation, or I can make a simplified example. If some video is played by a student more and more, he is not following the topic. So I have to make it very simple. This is what? This is helping me to improve my training standards. As helping me to give better services to the students who are joining the course. How it is? Based on my analysis. This analysis is what? Based on my analysis. These analyses are created by using analytics, instant analytics, reports, dashboards, graphical representation. Are you getting my point? So where is this available? This is available on Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. Once you make a call to customer care, you get a message. You spoke to Mr. Anand. Okay. Are you happy with the services? 1 is the lowest, 10 is the best. You are giving. Then I get an analysis. Satish has taken how many calls this week? How many customers are happy? How many customers are not happy? How many customers gave review? How many customers didn't give a review? Now this analysis, then I know whether this Satish is performing well or not. So this analysis is available on Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. What we call it as Einstein Analytics, Einstein AI, or reporting and dashboards. I hope you got my point. So this is one of the product which is available on the top of 3. Then e-commerce cloud. What is this e-commerce cloud? What is this e-commerce cloud? We are going for e-commerce. Where is that e-commerce? Commerce cloud. Like your Flipkart, Amazon. I want to build that e-commerce cloud. Now here also, when you are building an e-commerce cloud, now you open YouTube. The moment you open YouTube, you are getting a set of videos. Why you are getting only the set of videos? Based on your previous place, based on your watch history, which category of videos you are liking, based on that, the YouTube will give you, these are the suggested videos for you. When you are watching a video, you get a list of videos at the bottom. Now, why you are getting only that list of 10 videos for you? Based on your watch history, they are making analysis. This person is interested on this category of videos, they are suggesting you. Right. Now, when you go to let's say Big Basket, I placed an order for my house. Next time when I log in, whichever the products I place an order, that products will be on the top. Whichever the products you are frequently searching and ordering, those products will be coming on the top. How this is possible? Analytics on your e-commerce. When you go to Amazon, Flipkart, whatever the products you watch generally, whichever the products you order, based on that, the list of products will be coming on the top. Now this is again what? Analytics on e-commerce. E-commerce cloud, on the top of it we have analytics. I hope you are good with this. Right. The next we have community cloud. What is this community cloud? Let us take this example. Now you have placed an order in Amazon. You logged into Amazon. You placed an order in the Amazon. Who will deliver the product? Blue Dart Courier people will come and deliver. Amazon will not deliver. Some vendor will deliver through some Blue Dart Courier. Now that Blue Dart Courier person is going to update product delivered. Immediately Amazon will send a message. Your product is delivered through this way. How this is happening? Is that Blue Dart Courier person is going to log into your Amazon and update? Now will you give username password for every this one? If you want your partners to work with you, you will create a separate platform for those people. Previously they are called portals. Now we are calling it as communities. Previously we called them as portals. Now we are calling as communities. Now let us say online banking is there. Is it a application or a portal? Your online banking is there. Is it an application or a portal? Now it is self-service portal. Online banking is what? Self-service portal. You log in, you make a self-service. You log in, make a self-service. Is the employee of ICICI Bank also log in there? No. Employee of ICICI Bank will log into application. You are a customer. Customer is logging into portal. Right? Now let us say Facebook. Now you are logging into Facebook. Are you logging into Facebook application or a portal? Now it is a self-service portal. Now whatever the data you entered, that will go to application. The Facebook employees will be working on that. Now if you want your partners, customers, distributors to work with you, communicate with you, separate platforms should be created for those people, which is called communities. Now let us say Tata Sky, again same example. Tata Sky employees are different. The people who are giving a connections are different. In every city they give franchise. They are not employees of Tata Sky, they are the employees of franchise. Now the franchise people will log into communities, take the data which customer has asked, update the data. I cannot allow these people to log into my application. These people will log into only portal and see which requests they have got, which services they have to complete. So if you want your customers, partners, distributors to work with you, we create communities. What is that called? Community cloud. So what is that? Sales cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud, industrial cloud, analytical cloud, commerce cloud, community cloud. Then we also have platform. Platform is for building application. Force.com platform, Lightning platform, Heroku. So we'll be working with the Salesforce platform and Lightning platform. Heroku is what? If you want to build a Java application, not you, Java developers, they want to make a Java cloud-based application. They will log into Heroku and create it. Now you are a Salesforce developer. It is not your work. Right. Next, IoT, Internet of Things. What is Internet of Things? Right. Now your GPS is there. Now you booked a bus in Red Bus, you logged in and you booked a bus. Then you get a message. Your bus has started. Okay, your bus is at Amirpet. Okay, about to start in 10 minutes. After 5 minutes, you get a message. Your bus crossed Panjagutta. Within 5 minutes, it will reach your destination. Now, what is it? It is a GPRS service along with the IoT. Sensors with IoT. How does it require? How does it know you are at that location? Now, let us say you have a car. In the car, you have a sensor. Now, back gear, when you go for a back gear, it gives sound. Boss. Now, what is that? It is a sensor connected with your Android application. So, what was that? It is a combination of embedded systems, your software and data, three merged. Let us take another example. Now you are going to let's say, okay, you are wearing specs, or else you have applications in Apple, right? A lot of applications are there in the Apple. What was that? How many steps you walked, how many hours you slept, how many hours you sat. There is application, health. Now when you are walking, what is happening? When you are walking, how does it recognize? How does it recognize? Sensor. It is recognizing a what? A sensor. Now it's taking your vibration. When you are on the move, it is taking a count. How many moves you have made? How many times your hand has moved? Based on that, they are counting. Total number of steps walked today, 4,000. Now what was that? It's IoT. So it is a application, data and sensor. Combination of embedded. Now you are wearing a specs. Now I want to know whether my sight is increasing or decreasing. Now every week you have to get a report. What is the sight of you? Now that some sensor should be there on your specs and that data should be sent to your cloud saying that boss, this is the report about you. Now you are coming to institute. You are saying that you are going to a class and you are going to some movie. Your parents want to track you. Then what they will do? Then again we will go for IoT. What is that IoT? They will make analysis. Last 2 hours where you are. Every day report has to come in 24 hours. Okay, 10 hours you are at the institute, 4 hours you are at the movie theater, 2 hours you are at the restaurant, 4 hours you are at the friend place. Your parent want to get a report every day. This week, how much time you spent at which place? So what was this? Merging embedded sensors and software and data centralization together will give you IoT. Right? I hope you are good. Sensors, application, data centralization. So it's not a single combination of multiple IoTs. Like Alexa you have got, right? Recently you are getting Google Alexa. Now what is that? It's IoT. It is IoT basically. Now it is going to interact with the database, getting the data, recognizing your voice, making it. Sensor, okay, application, data, fetch. It's your Alexa is what? Your IoT product. Alexa is your IoT product. I hope you are clear that this type of IoT products are also there on your Salesforce. Alexa is integrated with Salesforce again. We have that integration for Alexa. Right. So these are the different types of products what Salesforce is giving you. These are the different types of products what Salesforce is giving. So Salesforce not only giving a CRM oriented products, it is also can build any type of products as per your requirement. Salesforce has given CRM products as built in. Salesforce company has already developed these products and giving, and it is also given a platform to build any type of application with automation. The Salesforce CRM is, it has already developed these products and giving you as ready-made products. If you want to use, you can use it. If you don't want to use this, you can build your own application. You can build your own application with Force.com. This is the overall picture about what the CRM is, what the Force.com is, and what are the different type of products. So what we are going to do, boss, being a developer doesn't make a difference for us what application it is. It is a table, it's a data, it's a page. It is a developer point of view. Administrator point of view, what is their application? Okay, the core level security is same everywhere. Apart from the core level security, with respect to the product, some extra options will be there. That extra options we have to learn. All the products will have same format of security management. Apart from that, with respect to product, some extra options will be there, which we are supposed to understand. That is the role of administrator. This is overall basic understanding about your course. Now, still you have any queries on the product or the course? Go ahead. Anyone has any queries on this product or the course? You can go ahead. Now, yesterday I forgot to tell you the mode of your material. Materials will be given to you for classroom people. Hard copy of whatever the topic I am going to cover, the corresponding topic hard copies will be given. So, class-wise hard copies will be given, and will be given access to my account where I will type the notes. Running notes will be, I will type the running notes in my account, so you can log in and access the running notes. One hard copy will be given. Running notes you can log into my account and access. All the programs what I am doing, that programs will be in that account only. So whatever I do in the account, everything will be on account. You can log in and access those information. For online people and for classroom, videos will be given. Now for new batches, we are giving batch-wise videos. Whatever the classes I caught for you, the same video will be uploaded. From the last 3 to 12 batch, I am giving the current batch videos. So whatever the class I have taken for you, the same video will be available on your site. Maybe 1 day delay at max, but at max 1 day will be delayed, but the video will be on your site. You can access the same class what I have taken for you in the classroom, revise the topics. For online people and IDXCT people, for you, drive will be shared for material. And access to my account will be given. So where I will giving running notes, programs, and you will be given class videos. You can log into my site and access my videos. Right. So at the end of the course, probably you'll be getting around 250 or 230 or 240 videos. Probably it comes around 250 hours videos will be getting. Right. This is regarding the materials. For the certification, if you really want to take a certification, it's not mandatory that you need to go for a certification. But still, if you want to go for a certification, what you can do is you can go with a platform developer 1. If anybody really want to take a certification, platform developer 1 is sufficient. You can go with it, because every certification will cost you some money. So it's not mandatory, but in the Indian market, it's not mandatory. But if you want to take, what certification will do? That is a platform developer 1. It's a multiple choice exam. We'll be giving the corresponding material for you. Material questions I'll be sharing. With that, we'll be able to pass that exam within 2 or 3 days. Then, if people are from abroad, US market, certification is a mandatory for you. Depends upon the path of your career. I'll suggest you which certifications you have to take. So, these are the certification. So, we'll be covering the complete syllabus for certification. Whoever want to take the certification, you can collect the corresponding dump. Corresponding dump you can collect from here. Then, right. Classes Monday to Friday, regular classes. Monday to Friday, regular classes. So once I start the development, I'll ask you to attend either integration or lighting on the weekend. So when you are in the administration, you can go with only Monday to Friday, and you'll be getting a practice for this. And for practice exercise, you'll be having my community where I'll be sharing my data. So there is my Facebook community. I'll be sharing the details. Once you join that, it's a private community. All of you will not be able to see that. Once we accept the request, then only you'll be able to access my data. So there'll be some projects and information or interview questions, whatever it is, I'll be sharing there. You'll be able to access those use cases for practice and interview questions and other exercises. Okay. So this is regarding the material and access. Right. Anything else that you want? Let me know. I can give you. Anything else that you need from my end? And the class will start at 7:15. So once the first 1 week, admission process will be going on. So class will be delayed by up to 7:30, but the class will start at 7:15. Once the admissions are completed, by 7:15 will be starting. First 1 week class will be starting around 7:15 to 7:30. So the registration process will be going on. It will be delayed. So first 1 week will be starting the class from 7:15 to 7:30. In between will be starting. Then later on it will be at 7:15 start. Yeah. Any other queries from anyone else?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Satish sir. Abhinav here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, meanwhile, in this training course, the projects will be there, right? Means the hands-on project. Actually, I about to ask you a question.
1 minute, Abhinav. So next session is on Monday, and people who are not attended a demo, tomorrow at 10:30 there is a demo. If anybody has not attended the demo, tomorrow at 10:30 we have a demo. Next class is on Monday. Anybody has not attended the demo, tomorrow at 10:30 we have a demo. No, already it's in the middle of the course, not tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, go ahead, Abhinav.
So like you said yesterday, the 35 days will be taking for the admin course,
Yes.
and rest of the 2 months will be for the development. So in admin course, the projects will be there, right?
Project documents will be shared. I'll be giving some use cases. I'll be sharing the project documents for practice.
Okay, and sir, means as you when we start the development, so how this integration class and the lightning class will be conducted? Means it will be on the same in the same period or after the development?
It's too early to discuss this. As per the batch, I'll be giving the information when to take it. Once you start the development, I'll be giving the information when to start. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Yeah.
Any other queries?
Thank you, sir.
Come again?
I do have a queries.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I want to take like Salesforce administrator. Just I want to
Only when, if you are trying to take the administration in the Indian market, my suggestion is don't take this course. Don't take this course if you are going for only administration. Because getting a job in.
Not the background of the BTech. Actually, I'm not background. My sister suggests me to take.
Which year passed out you are?
It's like 2014.
So no issue. You can expense it, right? But if you are going for only administration, it's very difficult to get a job. So when you are finding it difficult, we'll allow the development preparation will be allowed. Take the development once or twice.
Development, it will be hard for
So
me, for
first,
programming
if you remove the thought from your mind, it will be easy. Development will everybody will start from the scratch. Everybody will be starting from the scratch. So this is not an issue. If you find it difficult, take the repetition. We'll be allowing the 2 more repetition free of cost. Take the repetition. But if you are trying for only administration, see, admin and development you can take it. Once you are perfect with the development, then you can go for integration. It's not necessary that you have to complete coming in integration. Once you're done with the development, you can go for integration. When you're a newcomer, first complete the development. Once you're perfect with the development, you can go with integration. See, the point is psychologically you're fixed. That is hard. Okay, attend 1 or 2 classes, then you'll be understanding it. Okay, but if you're taking only administration, you're restricting your market. In the Indian market, it's very difficult. When I am saying that don't join,
But another out of countries.
it's okay. Go abroad and try for a job. Only admin also will help you. Okay.
For admin also, is it mandatory to write the certification?
No, not necessary.
It's not mandatory.
Not mandatory.
For only development, I have to write the certification.
If you require, you will take it. It's not mandatory that you have to take a certification. Okay. So as you're putting experience to show that, okay, if anybody is giving a reference, okay, if you have any referrals, it's good. If you don't have a referral, then don't take only admin.
My sister will give. She took the certification as well. But
Certification is hard. See, it's a one day issue. Whatever the dump I give, if you prepare that today night, tomorrow morning you get ready certification.
Okay, that's what I got out actually, whether I have to do certification or not.
Certification is not mandatory, but okay, depends upon the reference. Okay, certification is not an issue. That's what I'm saying. Whatever the questions I give, I'll give around 90 to 100 questions. The 60 will come from that. So I'll give question and answers. Just prepare that. Okay. Right.
Suppose we are not able to attend tomorrow class, then we can access the videos immediately tomorrow
Yes.
of this class.
See, now the class is completed. Immediately you'll not get a video. By the end of the day, okay. By the end of the day or tomorrow afternoon, the video will be available. Okay. So if today you didn't attend, you cannot connect to the site and see whether what is the class going on. Okay. After maybe by next day, often that video will be uploaded. Okay.
CRM admin and developer
Yeah.
only for integration.
Integration. How many years of experience you're putting? See, if you are very new to the development,
I'm working.
yeah. If you are very new to the development, then better you're new to the development. Then complete the development, then you take integration.
So I'm having a reference. My brother is working in Ecuador.
Okay.
They started a new company, Nisas Technology.
Okay.
So they referred this issue.
Okay.
So they told to learn admin and development.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. As you're new to the development, take admin and development. Then later you can take a call for integration. Once you're perfect with the development, you can go for integration. No hurry in completing the syllabus. Okay.
How many days it take?
3 months.
10 days.
Yeah.
Hello.
1 minute. Amma. Then we'll discuss as per the market standard by the time you're applying for a job selection. It's too early. Yeah. Okay.
నా మైండ్ లో ఏమి ఉండవు బ్లాంక్ ఉంటది
Dinesh.
ఆ టెంపుల్ నేను తింటాం
Yeah.
Say the sales and marketing. These are the major things in sales for CRM. And you said
Sir, we'll get assignments on
1
daily
minute.
basis.
1 minute, Shirisha. Let me answer. I'm answering query here.
Thomas, said this is not mandatory. Are you going to explain these things later?
See,
Or,
the e-commerce cloud is a separate commercial product.
oh yeah.
Okay. 90% of the applications are running on sales and service and program. The format you write a program on this, the development will be the same. You take any cloud, the development will be the
One
same.
of my friend is doing developing right now, but he told me he gonna use in the job community and analytics. Commerce.
See, the analytics will be used reporting dashboards.
Yes.
See, your friend may be working with a 3 or 4 years experience. I started this training at 50,000 members. I trained. See, whatever I am giving is giving more than the market standard I am giving. Okay.
What I'm going to do is after this completing this course, I'm going to put some maybe 2 or 3 years experience, right?
In the class, there will be a couple of VPs sitting in the class.
Yeah.
All the guys will be sitting at 10 years or 15 years of experience. Market, you can keep up to 7 years of knowledge, whatever I'm giving. Okay. So it's too early to discuss the information about the products. Right? It's too early to discuss more than that.
That means you're not going to cover this thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have misinterpreted.
No, I'm
No,
asking
no.
you.
See, now these products, whatever we are giving, that will be a part of regular course. Now, the topic is regular. Enhanced format, let us say e-commerce. E-commerce I cannot show in the Salesforce account. There's a commercial.
Not only e-commerce, community and
That will be a part of the course process. You're looking at it as a different perception. Now I'm saying it's a part of the part. Okay, it's a part of the course. So sales cloud, service cloud. Okay, Paradot is there in the marketing that we cannot cover. Paradot will cost you a license of $1,500. Right, we cannot show it in the commercial course. Right, but the process of development will be same. But some options which are there in Paradot I cannot show it directly. Okay.
I have another question. I have 45 days to finish whatever I can because I have to go back to overseas. Can I able to finish 30 days admin? No. Can I able to finish 30? Because
See.
one day.
Now the point is simple. Now your duration may be anything. The class format is scheduled. Now I will not run the cloud or I will not run the course faster. That if anything is additional topic, the duration also increase. Now I'm going with 35 days now. Okay. If new release is coming, couple of things are added. Then obviously duration may increase by 4. Okay.
You can't tell me how many
Okay.
days.
So now if no new products are getting added, now every year the Salesforce will give 3 releases. Now next release is going to come in the November. Okay. November. Prior to that, if they give what are the new releases coming up. So if any new products they're adding up, obviously I'm going to add up the syllabus to that. Okay. Generally it will be closed in 35 days.
35 days.
Yeah. Generally it will be closed in 35 days.
Suggestion. Someone said developer course already started.
Okay.
This week I think already. Can I join on the
Do you have any idea about OOPS?
Yeah, I do have. Because I did my CSC
Okay.
and I did.
So basically what we have done is as of now, class, what is a class we have done? Variables, methods, if else we have written. Yeah, the videos are there on the site. Okay, you can, if you already know, have basic idea about what is a variable, what is a method, okay, then you can go with this 7 a.m. batch.
Okay. And how many days does books concept going on? One week? Is it?
Probably 5 classes are completed. 5 come. So first basically information about tokens and variables. Second class about the if else condition. First 3, okay. Fourth class about methods, how to write a method.
Sorry for this. Another question. If I start now this one next week, admin one, can I continue? Is it okay? You're suggesting me?
No dependencies. Both are different.
Both are different.
Both are different.
Different.
Okay, development and administration
Because
both are.
in these modules, I don't know what is.
See,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now you are looking at them as a product.
Yeah.
I'm looking at them as a functionalities.
Okay.
Now you understand what they are only when you know complete functionality. Now you are looking at the screen and looking at the product size. Now I'm saying they are functionalities for me. Now the same functionality will be available in all the products. Now I will not be covering like a product, I'll be covering like a functionality. Now when you look at a community, now it's a product for you. For me it's a functionality. I'll tell you what this functionality is used in marketing or sales or service or where the functionality is used, the what combination that working. That's what I'm saying. The perception is different in the initial classes. Now you don't take a perception at this level because you are not knowing what exactly they are.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now what's the point? Okay. Right. Yes, ma'am. That's practice should be done by you. And I will not be making you to do the practice. So use cases will be given to you. Okay. And there will be coordinates.
Already like done things.
When I give a requirement, you have to implement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you going to like,
I didn't get what do you mean by help out?
yeah, sure, thanks. What I want to say is like that, for example, someone X want to build an website or an application based upon Salesforce. Are you going to like create that X employee and he has to build
Everything I have to show it live, no?
Okay.
Without creating the live, I will not be able to show you.
So we will
Now, anything I want to show you, I have to show you live. I have to show it live.
then the other thing is like, are you going to like, we are going to like register this 30 days of free trial? Or
No, I'll be telling you how to get a lifetime access.
lifetime?
Yes, Sirisha, go ahead. 1 minute, Sirisha. 1 minute, 1 minute. Just let me push off these people. It's already late, right? Just give me 2 minutes. Yeah. 8 past, come on. Agriculture BTech to okay. Time పడుతుందమ్మా. It will take time for you to get it. Okay. మిగిలిన వాళ్ళతో కంపేర్ చేస్తే కొంచెం కష్టం ఉంటుంది నీకు. ఓకే. సో మిగిలిన వాళ్ళకి 100% చాయిస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మీకు 60%. అది ఐటీలోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఇఫ్ యూ కమ్ టు సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఏ కోర్స్ తీసుకున్నా అదే ఫార్మేట్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే. ఇనిషియల్గా కొంచెం న్యూ కాబట్టి లెర్నింగ్ కానీ ఇది కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. సో వాళ్ళకి టైం పట్టిన పర్వాలేదని ఫిక్స్ అయితే జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఓకే. సో మిగిలిన వాళ్ళకి 3 months పడితే నీకు 6 months 7 months పడుతుంది. నేను మొత్తం నీకు అంతా కంప్లీట్ న్యూ కదా, అది నేర్చుకోవడానికి అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికి టైం పడుతుంది. ఓకే. మార్కెట్ ఏదైనా అందరికి కామనే. ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి కోర్స్ అర్థమైన తర్వాత నువ్వు మిగిలిన వాళ్ళకి ఫ్రెషర్స్ ఎలా ఉంటారో అదే ఫార్మేట్ నీకు ఉంటుంది. బట్ లెర్నింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ నీకు టైం పడుతుంది బికాస్ యూఆర్ కంప్లీట్లీ న్యూ టు ద బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్. సో అడాప్షన్ లెవెల్ కొంచెం ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ మోర్ టైం. సో యూ ఆర్ సపోజ్ టు టేక్ ఏ రిపిటేషన్. ఓకే. అలౌ చేస్తాం 2 times. అలా రిపిటేషన్ తీసుకోవడానికి ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి రాయండి. ఓకే. ఫస్ట్ టైంలో నీకు కొంచెం కష్టం ఉంటుంది ఎందుకంటే కంప్లీట్గా టర్మినాలజీ అగ్రికల్చర్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కాబట్టి వచ్చినప్పుడు విల్ బి ఫైండింగ్ కంప్లీట్లీ న్యూ ఫార్మేట్. ఓకే. ఐ డోంట్ సే ఇట్ ఇస్ డిఫికల్ట్. ఓకే. బట్ అడాప్షన్ లెర్నింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ కొంచెం ఓకే మిగిలిన వాళ్ళతో కంపారిజన్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. సో నువ్వు సెకండ్ టైం కూడా అడ్మిన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ రిపిటేషన్ తీసుకొని జాయిన్ అవ్వు. ఓకే. అవి ఫ్రీగా అలౌ చేస్తారు. వన్స్ యూ పే ద ఫీ 2 సార్లు రిపిటేషన్ అలౌ చేస్తారు. మళ్ళీ రెండోసారి కూడా తీసుకోవడానికి అటెండ్ అవ్వడానికి ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి రావాలి. అంటే ప్యారల్గా తీసుకోవాలి. మార్నింగ్ ఒకటి అడ్మిన్ అనుకోండి, మళ్ళీ కొత్త బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, మళ్ళీ దాంట్లో కూడా కూర్చోండి. అలా కూర్చున్నప్పుడు మీకు ఫాస్ట్గా అర్థమవుతుంది. అలా జాయిన్ అలా ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ ద రిపిటేషన్ లైక్ దట్ దెన్ ఓన్లీ జాయిన్. లేదు ఐ కెన్ ఓన్లీ స్పెండ్ 3 months అంటే ఇట్స్ వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ మనీ అండ్ టైం. ఓకేనా? ఓకే. పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంది కానీ లెర్నింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ కొంచెం కష్టం అవుతుంది నీకు ఫస్ట్ టైం కన్నా రెండోసారి రిపిటేషన్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు కొంచెం క్లారిటీ ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది. అలా ప్రతి అడ్మిన్ మోడల్ మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి తీసుకోవడం, డెవలప్మెంట్ మోడల్ ఇంకోసారి రిపిటేషన్ అది అలౌ చేస్తారు. ఓకే. వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ఫీ యూ పే విత్ ద సేమ్ ఫీ దే అలౌ 2 more times అనమాట. ఓకే. అలా తీసుకోవడానికి ఫిక్స్ అయితే రండి. ఓకే. రైట్. యా శిరీష, గో హెడ్ నౌ.
Shall we get assignments on daily basis?
Now I'll be sharing the applications. In the application, you are supposed to do the exercise. I'll be sharing a couple of applications that are telling you
sir.
where the exercises will be, what exercises you are supposed to implement, that you are supposed to get.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
I have a question on like certification exam. Like once we finish the exam, again we have to do the maintenance exams 3 times a year. Is it correct?
Yeah. Could you please repeat one more time?
Yeah, certification exam once we completed, like every maintenance exams 3 times a year we need to
Exactly.
do again.
See, first time will be a security based. Second time onwards is an open book. It's an open book.
Okay,
Second time onwards is an open book. You can just open a browser, go through it, and fill the answers. First time it will be security based. First time you are supposed to take the exam under some observation. Later on, it's going to be open book for you.
Hello.
Yeah.
What about practical?
Practical, you have to practice. I'll be giving exercises what need to be practiced. You're supposed to practice. And then I'll be giving a link for you for support. The coordinators will be available on that link. You can ask the queries if you have any.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Satish. This is Maksud.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Satish, can we say Heroku as a similar platform like that Force.com platform that SFDC has developed?
Could you please repeat it? Force.com is a
Yeah.
Salesforce platform. Heroku is for the native
Okay.
languages. Native language means like Java platform. Okay.
Okay.
MagnoDB, Ruby on Rails. For other technology implementation, they have created it.
Okay. So for that matter, so anyone who has any programming language knowledge, they can use this platform, Heroku platform, to develop SFDC application.
Not SFDC. Heroku is to build that language up. We want to build a PHP application on cloud, then Heroku. You want to develop a Java application on the cloud, on
Okay.
Heroku. If you want to build a Salesforce application,
Okay.
it's a Force.com.
Okay. Okay. So using Heroku, they can create application which doesn't have any similar user interface as SFDC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Satish, I am in US right now, and mostly I am preferring admin course. So at this moment, based on my experience, so as I said yesterday, I don't have much experience in programming. Now, question is on certification side on admin. So, what is the ideal time to start doing certification? Because once I
Now the
complete the
point
course,
is certification. I'll be giving a dump. It take only 2 days preparation to pass the exam. Don't worry about the certifications. Okay.
okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Satish.
Yeah.
I'm Bala from UK.
Okay.
Actually, I'm starting to learn this Salesforce developer. So, do I need to learn admin also for this, or
See,
only
every developer
basic?
should know admin. So it's a mandatory that a developer should know admin and development. So as you are from UK, if you want to take only admin, you can take it, no issue. But if you want to take a development, admin and development is mandatory. For abroad
Oh,
people,
is it?
admin and development equal number of opportunities are there. Okay. But
Oh, is it? Okay.
in Indian market, only developing options are more. Admin options are very less. There's a reason I suggest not to take only administration. But as you said, you are from UK, you have equal amount of opportunities at the admin side also.
Yeah, but I'm looking more into the developing side. So
Then yeah,
you say that I need to learn both, right?
exactly.
Okay. So first I need to go with admin and then go with the
You can take, if you already have some basics of OOPS, you can take admin and development parallelly also. Because
is it? Okay.
7 a.m. 7 like morning 7 a.m. already I started the classes, OOPS classes.
Okay.
4 classes are completed.
Okay.
The information I
Okay.
already just covered them. These topics are covered already. So variable
Oh, okay.
definition, if conditions, how to write a method. These topics are already covered for those people. How to define
Okay. At
variable.
7 a.m. 7
One.
a.m. would be, too early for me here.
Okay.
So,
Then probably 10:30 after 10 days or 15 days, new development batch will start. If you want to take parallel.
okay. And the admin part is this is the one which is going to
Yes,
continue?
exactly.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
Satish, it is about the career path. It's early to ask, but after completion of admin, is there any way to go to a functional side, the functional consultant,
Yeah,
that
you can.
way rather than development?
Yes. So now the point is, you probably, as you are already in the functional side, you will be knowing now roles of techno function is getting more popular now, and only functional consultants are deprecating, right? So at least have a, instead of having a hands-on, at least know the specs of the functionality of development. So that is going to add up to your career. So
Okay,
only
so
going with,
that means for the
yeah. If you don't want to get onto the
applicable.
developing side, it is know specs of the development, the estimations, the scope of these functionalities and estimations. You at least compute those things and try for the techno-functional role rather than functional role, because
So that required development knowledge also,
development
right?
knowledge but not hands-on.
Got you, got you. But how can I acquire that functional side knowledge? Like, do we need
Will be
to
called,
go
that will be
any
called.
other training or
No, that's so certification. We have a Sales Cloud certification. Okay. Otherwise, whatever the course we are doing, that will be covering everything.
functional area also?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's all from mine. See you all in the next session. Next session is on Monday.